Good morning from Miami. I am at the Intercontinental Hotel and it is cruise day. I'm so excited to board the Norwegian Sky today for a 3-day weekend cruise. Quick, short, easy, but a lot of fun. So I'll take you along with me, show you what that's like, and answer any questions you might have about the Sky, solo cruising, weekend cruises, cruising out of Miami. I'll show you everything. So let's go. And if you're new here, my name is Meredith and this is my channel all about solo cruising. I am very excited to take you with me. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions that you want me to answer about what the Norwegian Sky is like, and I'll show you everything that I get up to this weekend. So I got here just after noon. It's 12:19 right now. It took me like 5 minutes to get here from the hotel and about 2 minutes to get through security and check in, and I'm walking straight on the ship. No wait. This is a good time to arrive. I'm on board. That's the terminal and on the ship. So first things first, you have to go to your muster station, which for me is L, and get your key card scanned. They'll tell you how to use your life jacket and where to go in case of an emergency. And then second thing, pool deck. That's where we're going. Hi everyone, this is future Meredith coming to you from after the trip. I am already home, but I wanted to take this portion of the video to tell you about the luggage that I used. I wanted to wait to record this until after the trip was over, so I really got a sense of just how much I would like this bag and how it would hold up during the trip, and it turns out I loved it. I will put all the details of this specific suitcase up on the screen here. This bag is the perfect size for a weekend getaway. To be honest, I overpacked a little bit. I definitely fit more clothes in there than I could wear on this weekend trip, so you could probably fit a week's worth of clothes in here pretty easily. I stuffed it full and it still closed so easily. I could have put more in there. I am usually a pink girl, as you can see, but I had to go with this green color. I absolutely loved it. It is so pretty in person, and I just couldn't help myself. So I really like how lightweight this bag is, so easy to pick up and lift and put in the overhead compartment on the airplane. And it has a little bit of a wider luggage handle than some of the other competitor bags, which I really like because it just makes it feel a lot sturdier. The spinning mechanisms, the wheels, really spins very easily. It's able to be maneuvered well. It has the locking mechanism on the top here. I think this bag is awesome. And because Level 8 is partnering with me, you are able to get a 10% discount if you go to their website and put in the code MARECruisesSolo, all one word. I'll put it up on the screen. Check the description for the link to see this bag on their website and you to see what else they have to offer. This is just one of many bags and suitcases and luggage that they have available on their site. Go check them out. I love it, and I know that I'll be using it so much in the future. And I will show you at the end of this video what it looks like me repacking the entire thing, because I did unpack and repack everything in this suitcase at the very end of this trip. So stay tuned to the end of the video to see that. We'll take it back and see what else I get up to on the Norwegian Sky. Alright, you can check your luggage if you don't want to carry it around with you all over the ship at the Sugarcane Mojito Bar. It's on the same deck that you board the ship. So you just go inside, they'll direct you. So I just left my luggage there, other than the bag that I'm carrying around with me. So much easier than having to like lug around my rolling bag. And anyway, so they'll hold it till 3 o'clock. But the sign said that rooms will be ready at 2:30. I think that there's food out here too. So I'm getting a little hungry. Probably gonna go check out the food here in a minute. And there's live music about to start up right next to me. Gonna sit here and enjoy that for a couple minutes and then go explore. I'm on the top deck looking out over the pool. And as you can see, in typical Miami fashion, we have blue sky over here. And then really dark black rain clouds right behind it. So it looks like we are about to get a pretty intense storm. My guess is it'll roll through and then it'll pass and we'll get back to beautiful weather. But for right now, it looks like it's about time to pack it up here. The pool has suddenly just emptied because everybody has realized that the weather is about to get crazy. Usually sail away is on the pool deck, but today, because the weather is crazy, it's being moved to the Spinnaker Lounge, which is right behind me, right here. And it's a really cool spot, but it's a little small for all 2,000 people that can fit on this ship. So we'll see what sail away is like indoors. So one interesting thing about the Port of Miami is right now we are facing the city of Miami. So the front of the ship is facing Miami, which means in order to turn around and go out of the channel, we have to go back to turn the ship around and then face forward to go out of the channel. So I think what's going to happen here is we're going to go all the way down there and then turn around and then sail out this way. Let's go, boat daddy! It is night one on board the Norwegian Sky, and I am ready to go out. And it is about 7:30, and I'm so hungry. It's time to go eat. Let's go get some dinner. So dinner was amazing, so good, and so was that view. But there's a show going on right now that just started. It's 8:30, so I'm gonna go check that out.
Today, any other Floridians in the house? It should probably be half the room since it's the weekend, you know? But anyway, Sky Cruisers, we're very excited you're here. We are headed to the Bahamas. Who's excited about the Bahamas?
A comedian who was awesome, and then I went to the pool deck, but the pool deck party hadn't started yet, but there were people in the hot tub hanging out, and the weather is so nice outside. It's nice and warm. And then I went to the Bliss Lounge where they had a live band, which was awesome. And now I'm up in the Spinnaker Lounge, and it's so loud because they're doing adult karaoke. And that is a wrap on night one of this 3-day cruise on the Norwegian Sky. What do you think so far? Leave a comment below if you think you would take a cruise on the Norwegian Sky. This might be one of the last 3-day weekend cruises that the Sky does. And based on night one, would I stay on the Sky for longer than 3 days? Yeah, I think I would. Until then, I will leave you with a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning from Nassau. It is day 2 on the Norwegian Sky, and we have been docked since about 8 o'clock this morning. It's about 10 till 9 right now, and I'm going to stay on the ship this morning because I have a spa appointment booked at 10:30, and there was a daily special that came in my Freestyle Daily newsletter that was in my cabin last night. Check that out if you're a spa person. It's a pretty good deal. And then later today and this afternoon, I think I'm going to get off the ship and go and explore around the Nassau port a little bit. It has changed quite a bit since I've been here last. For right now, I am hungry, so I'm going to go get some breakfast at the buffet. I think that's my plan. Okay, spa appointment is done. That was 75 minutes of pure bliss. I am so relaxed, but it's time to go off the ship and explore the port, so that's where I'm headed. Let's go. All right, so there are 5 ships today in port in Nassau. We have the Sky, we have Utopia of the Seas, which is Royal Caribbean. We have 2 Carnival ships, Carnival Glory, and one other Carnival ship hiding right behind the Disney Wish right there. Bit of a full house, but I think one more ship could fit at least. Nassau is a very big cruise port. Whew, you guys, it is hot out here. 2 seconds outside and I need some shade. But it's a beautiful day. Lots of shops, shopping, restaurants. There's a Starbucks. Pretty nice out here, actually. It is tempting to just stop and eat somewhere out here because the ship only has the buffet available for lunch. They have pizza in the Italian restaurant as well, but kind of was hoping that they would have like the local open, but it doesn't open until 6 p.m. So I don't know, I might eat out here. But it is free on the ship, so that's a tough call. So it looks like this is a little pavilion, amphitheater sort of thing. Pavilion, I guess. Wonder if they have live music out here. I guess this is for live music. Pretty cool. Alright, I spent about an hour in port, went outside of the port area, got myself a local beer at a cute little brewery, and I think it's about time to head back to the ship because 30 seconds out in the sun and I have sweat dripping everywhere. So I think I need to jump in the pool. People who were late back to the ship. 5:15, so we're late, but I think we're finally leaving. It has been an awesome day in Nassau, and we are out at sea already. I spent so much time out by the pool, the time got away from me, and it is 7:30 and it's time for dinner, and I don't have any dinner planned, so I need to go make my way around the ship to see where I can sit down for dinner. But as you can see, we are sailing away. But I am dressed up and ready to go out for the evening. There is a show at 8:30 and tonight is the Glow Party. And if you've cruised with Norwegian before, you know that the Glow Party is the biggest event of the entire cruise. It is so much fun. And tonight, because the weather is so good, it's going to be held out on the pool deck, which is such a fun time. I can't wait to show you what that's like. So let's go get some dinner. Okay, I just came back to the room to change for the Glow Party. As you can see, I have my white dress on. You guys, look at the sun. Look at this. The sun got me. I am going to this Glow Party. I'm going to show you what it's like. Don't forget to pack your white or your neon colored clothing because it is so much fun. In about 8 minutes, things are going to get crazy up on the pool deck, and I'm going to show you what that's like. Let's go. It's a beautiful night for the Glow Party to be outside on the pool deck. The Glow Party is always such a good time on every Norwegian cruise I have ever been on, so you have to go check it out. Worth going and seeing just how much fun everyone's having. With that said, that is a wrap on night 2 of 3 of this weekend cruise, so I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning from Great Stirrup Key, which is Norwegian's private island in the Bahamas. And we are anchored here today because this is a tender port. So we take small boats from the ship over to the island. As you can see behind me, we are close to the island, so it's a quick tender ride over there. But we are not alone here today. We are docked next to the Norwegian Jade, the Sky's sister ship. And I have been on the Jade before, so it's cool to see her here with us in port today. So it is just after 9 o'clock in the morning. I have already eaten breakfast, gotten up, about to go put my swimsuit on and get on the tender over to shore. You do have to get tender tickets. They are calling groups one by one as of this morning. They are on group 10 right now, and it's just after 9 o'clock. So I do not have to get a tender ticket because I have latitude status. So if you are gold or above on Norwegian latitude status, you do not need a tender ticket. You can just go on any tender whenever you want. So that is my plan for this morning, and I'll take you along with me. Let's go. No towels ashore, so you need to go to Bliss Lounge to get towels, and then you take these with you off the boat onto shore. So some fun facts about Great Stirrup Key. This is Norwegian's private island. If you have your drink package on the ship, it will work here on the island. Same with food. Food and drink are included when you're on the island. Now, this is a tender port, so you do have to take boats from the ship to shore and back. They are building a dock. The dock will be built sometime next year. Late 2025 is the target time frame, but it is a very hot day out here. I have found a chair in the shade and I am planning to post up there, but I'm gonna go check out the water now down here in this little area. It's not as crowded over here, so if you just go past the first section of beach chairs where there's volleyball courts in the sand, there's a much quieter beach area. There's a lot less people over here, and the water looks very nice and inviting, so I'm gonna go check it out. Fishies in the water. Water is very clear and it's nice and cool. I know that I'm going to be spending a lot of time in there today because the sun is hot. And I already got a lot of sun yesterday. Despite reapplying sunscreen over and over, I still got burnt yesterday, so do not want to repeat that today. But the other thing I wanted to point out is the lighthouse that Great Stirrup Key is kind of like the icon on Great Stirrup Key. You can zip line from there. I've never done it. Looks like a lot of fun, but you'll see people kind of going across the zip line all the way down from the lighthouse to the other side of the island. So pretty cool. All right, let's go walk around and explore a little bit. See what else the island has to offer. I think I've had my fill of sunshine for the moment. It is hot and sunny and bright out here. So this is the Bacardi bar, and they have games and music playing over here with a limited drink selection. So they have drinks, obviously rum drinks with Bacardi, but they also have beers, seltzers, and soda and things like that. So I am right behind the lighthouse, so I'm gonna go check this out over here and see what's going on behind the lighthouse. All right, so this is the food seating area. So there is, I believe, a buffet option over around the corner that I'm going to go check out here in a minute, but this is where you're able to sit with covered seating. is the platform for the zip lining. What a backdrop. And then of course there's also, that's where, way up there, that's where you will depart to zip line down all the way across the island. So there are cabanas that you can rent for the entire day, and you can book these through the Norwegian app under Shore Excursions. They also have villas and suites in a separate area of the island called Silver Cove. And if you have a large group, that's a great option. You get service, really great service from the crew on the island, so you can have drinks brought to your villa or your suite. Watch out for sea urchins. And this is a nesting area for sea turtles. As you can see, there are thousands of beach chairs. So despite the fact that there are 2 mid-sized ships in port today that hold over 2,000 passengers each, there is plenty of space for everyone to have 1 chair or more. Lots of room on here to spread out. Lots of chairs. The further down you go on the beach, of course, the more open space you're going to have, the more seating options that you'll have, the less crowded it will be. All right, we are coming up on another food option here, Stir It Up Barbecue. I'm gonna go check this place out. I have never been here before. This is Lighthouse Beach area. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, the food is complimentary. It's included in your cruise fare, just like if you were on the ship. Hand washing station. Really nice that they have that here. And then here is a buffet area with burgers, hot dogs, all kinds of options. All right, one more food area. This is called Tropic Like It's Hot. Looks like this is another option. I'm gonna go over here and check out the menu. Alright, they have ceviche, barbecue pulled pork sandwich, mahi-mahi fish sandwich, Baja spice chicken, and 2 dessert options, rum cake and coconut fudge bars. Yum. Alright, I decided to get the Baja spice chicken, coleslaw, cheese, sauce, and a side of chips. Looks pretty good. Hey, I just finished that chicken sandwich and it was so good. Could have used maybe another small thing of chicken, because there was only one small little tiny piece of chicken on there. But the flavor was amazing. The chicken was flavored really well. The coleslaw was good. The sauce, whatever, it's like this purple sauce they put on there. And then the chips on the side, very, very good. I would eat that over and over again, for sure. All right, just on the other side of the food options, there are restrooms, and there are lots of restrooms located all over the island. There are shower stations and foot washing and washing stations to get the sand off of you. So more villas over this area, and you can see, as I'm panning out over the beach area, there's tons and tons of open seating over here. So you really just have to walk past the first couple of beaches to get to a much quieter and less crowded area. Now on the other side of the the Stir It Up barbecue place rather, there's another bar over on this area where you can walk up and order drinks to go and then take them with you wherever you want around the island. I definitely haven't seen everything that the island has to offer, but I need to go back and check on my bag and stuff and make sure that it's still where I left it. And then I might have had enough sun for today. So I may head back to the ship here in maybe another half hour or so. We'll see how I feel when I get back to my seat on the beach. I didn't even see that they have mini golf over here. So I guess if you want to do a little putt-putt, you have that option as well. Yes. Thank you. As you can see, the tender movement while the boat is docked next to the ship can be pretty intense. The ship movement, the water movement, and the rocking of the tender boat can cause injuries and can cause sudden movement, causing people to trip and fall. It is quite common for this port to get canceled because of wind and because of waves, and even though it might be a nice sunny day, sometimes the wind alone is enough to cause cancellation of Great Stirrup Key because of the danger in operating the tender vessels. So while people complain often that Great Stirrup Key gets canceled because the cruise line doesn't want to deal with bringing passengers onto the island, that is not the case. It truly is dangerous. So when Norwegian finishes building their dock, it will change everything and people will be able to visit this island much more frequently than they are today. It's not the cruise line, it's the weather, and weather, as we know, is unpredictable. So just keep that in mind next time you cruise in this part of the Caribbean. I think I've had enough sun for the time being, so I'm gonna go up to the Spinnaker Lounge and find a little spot to sit and read and relax for a little bit out of the sun for the next few hours. And just like that, somehow, it is the final night. It goes by so fast, but I had a lovely afternoon just hanging out by the pool, reading, trying to stay in the shade. Has this ever happened to you? Leave a comment and let me know, but has anyone out there watching this ever sunburned their eyelids? Because until today I had not, and now I have. And I don't know how that's possible. I wore a hat the entire day, as you saw in my videos, and somehow my eyelids are sunburned. This is crazy. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the main dining room for dinner, and then there is a show at 8:30 that I'm hoping to catch. So I will take you with me. Let's go get some food. Just finished dinner and it is time to go in and see the show. It is almost 8:30, so I'm gonna go and check it out.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Stardust Theater for Rock You Tonight. The show will begin momentarily. We want to inform you that the show involves smoke and fog effects as well as strobe lighting. So if you're sensitive to these effects, we kindly ask that you sit towards the back.
Well, we have arrived back in Miami. It is now Monday morning at 8 o'clock, and I am getting ready to head out here in a little bit of my cabin. The cabin must be vacated by 8:30 a.m. On the last night, you will get one of these in your cabin, and this has all kinds of information in it about how the disembarkation process works. So you definitely want to read through that, but it does say to be out of your cabin by 8:30. So my flight is not until almost 3 p.m. today, so I have plenty of time. I think that you don't need to actually leave the ship until 9:30, so you can stay on board. They offer breakfast in the buffet and the main dining room if you want to get breakfast, so you have some time on the morning of your final day. And I can't believe we are here already. So last night I went to the show, Rock You Tonight. Great show, very talented cast, and they participate in things all over the ship. So on the glow party, you saw the dancers come out, and that's the same cast, some of the same cast members of the production show. And then at 10:30 last night, the comedian Aurora Singh, who was hilarious, so funny. She did a show the first night and last night, late night adult themed show, so definitely don't bring your kids to that one. But she was awesome, and so I had a good night last night, and then I hit the bed and woke up early this morning to pack my level 8 suitcase. Awesome bag, awesome suitcase. I fit more than I thought I could possibly fit in there. Probably brought way more than I needed for a weekend trip, but you know what? It fit, so why not? So I'm gonna get my stuff packed up here and go up to the top deck to see what Miami looks like on this beautiful Monday morning. And then it is time to say goodbye to the Norwegian Sky.